Midnight ballerina performance, and all I hear is my name shouted across the room. I'm a roofer. Tell him I can do his roof.
If my boyfriend pays for a private dance, whatever they're paying for it, I want as well.
100%.
Person who says, I don't like gossip, you are a liar and a cheat.
Welcome back to Barely Thriving.
So we've had a Storytime confession come through. And I low-key think this is my favourite one that I have heard. No, because once you've heard it, you'll see why I'm saying it. But I can picture it happen to me, and I'd die. And no, I would die. Like, you'd see my soul just leave my body. No, if this happened to me, you would. I swear to God. So, I have a Storytime/confession that I probably should take to the grave. But I'm telling you, girls,
Okay.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So once upon a time, I was a midnight ballerina.
Right.
And this is the story of how my dad walked in on me mid-strip with a customer.
No, I'd die. You'd have to evacuate me from the planet.
No, I would, honest to God, because I know how awkward my dad would be as well. So I can just imagine him being like, and then just being like, and I'd never be able to look at him in the eye again, ever, for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life.
Oh, God. How do you move past that? You don't think you can.
Me and Colin wouldn't. I wouldn't have a dad. We'd be, what do you call it when you divorce your parents? Oh, I threatened to do it with Deb's loads when I was younger.
What is it called?
Joking, I would never divorce Debs. I think I saw it on Matilda.
Emancipate.
Yeah, Emancipate. I saw it on Matilda and I fucking ran with it. Get on that naughty step. Nope, I'm divorcing you. Anyway, right. Taking it back to the beginning, one of my friend's mums rings my house phone.
Oh my God.
How retro. And tells my mum I'm a stripper. My mum, who has absolutely no idea, immediately gets defensive and goes, well, if my daughter's being seen stripping, then your daughter must have been there as well, because she's also a stripper.
Uno reverse.
Just dragging someone else into it for no reason. She said, if we're going down, we're all going down.
Fair enough, girlie.
Anyway, I obviously deny it, act shocked, all of that, put on the tears, and I thought it had just blown over. I start parking outside my friend's house and getting a taxi to the club because in my head, I'm like, if they ever drive past and see my car, they'll just think I'm there. Smart, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Not smart.
Oh, God.
One night, they actually go and knock on my friend's door, asking where I am, and I'm obviously not there. My phone's got no signal in the club. It's literally like underground in the basement, I'm guessing. And my friend's trying to message me like, heads up, your mum and dad have just been here. They know you're not here. I have no idea, completely oblivious. Meanwhile, I'm in the middle of a £20 lap dance, wearing basically nothing. Areas are out, fully committed. And by the way, £10 or £20, exact same dance. You just hype the £20 so they feel special.
Do you know what?
I love it.
Get that
Do you
bag.
want the £10 one or the £20 one?
Because £20 one, you're really going to get some stuff.
So yeah, midnight ballerina performance, and all I hear is my name shouted across the room. I look up, I see my dad.
No. You could never look at them ever again. You could never look at him ever again for the rest of your life.
He says, nice one. Thanks for lying. Just turns around and walks off. I burst into tears immediately because what else do you actually do in that situation?
What, still in the nude? No, we're still in the nude and we're crying.
Tits are out. You've got a tiny little thong on. You're gyrating on a guy who's just paid £20 for this dance. Like, you're mid fucking performance and your dad walks in.
Oh my God. Oh, I'd.
And like you're being paid for this shit, so it's not even like it's just like a little sexy lap dance at home. You are full committed, full performance, full blown. You're going to town. Yeah. And the man I'm dancing for, instead of just leaving quietly, goes, I'm a roofer. Tell him I can do his roof.
You're fucking lying. No. How on what planet?
Sir, read the room.
Read the fucking room, sir. On what planet?
Then the landlady tries to ring my mum to smooth it over.
Oh dear God.
Like it's a very professional, classy establishment, which, as you can imagine, did not help in the slightest.
No.
I was that mortified. I didn't go home for 2 weeks. Just stayed at my friend's house, hiding from life. So yeah, that's the story of how my dad caught me mid-lap dance in a strip club. Do you know what I love about it? Is the fact how obviously I reckon what's happened is the girl who was caught lap dancing and her friend obviously had a fallout. She said to her mum, you're never going to believe what such and such a body is doing.
Yeah.
And then her mum's been like, fuck. Rang her mum up.
Yeah.
And been like, by the way, your daughter is in this strip club. And it's the fact how her mum like has just automatically gone onto the defensive and been like, well, if you've seen her there, then you would have seen your daughter there as well. Because she's also a stripper.
Literally.
Like, I think I would. I know for what I'd probably do that.
Oh, 100%. I'm like, if you're gonna try and throw my daughter under the bus, I'm dragging your daughter under it.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It doesn't matter whether you're telling me that if she was a stripper, if she had committed some, I don't know, god awful crime.
But it's the fact how her mum and dad have both gone out on this mission to try and to make sure she's not stripping, basically, because that is not something you want for your daughter, is it? Like,
obviously not.
I have nothing against it. I really don't. Like, if you can use your body and get paid for it, do it. It's your body at the end of the day. However, as a parent, I can understand why it's not something you're going to want your young daughter to be doing.
Yeah,
I get it. It's the fact how they've both gone out, mum and dad, actively looking for her. They've both got out, knocked on the friend's house. It's the fact how when it comes to actually going into the strip club, mum's been like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Dad's gone in.
And sent dad in. Because if your mum walked in, for me...
it would be less traumatic.
Yeah, I could make eye contact and be like...
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a dad, so I can't really... trauma. Daddy issues. I don't have one. So I can't think... I just can think contextually, if that was my dad walking in, I would physically die on the spot. And you would not be able to revive me. I think I would feign death.
You would see my body just levitating up to the gods. No, you would.
I would literally fall to the floor. Like my legs I'd turn to jelly, fall to the floor. And then like you'd have to I'd pretend that I was dead. I'd stop breathing. I would stop breathing, I think, and hold your breath. And then if someone tried to revive me, I'd literally stop, just let me go.
Yeah.
Just let me go.
If my mum walked in, I'd be mortified. I'd be like, oh shit. Yeah. I'd probably be like, oh fuck.
I'd be like,
I've been caught.
I don't think I'd cry.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be as bothered my mum walking in and seeing me.
No, I'd be like, stop looking. Mum, close your eyes.
Colin walking in and seeing me.
That is such trauma.
I would be dead. No, I wouldn't be able to make eye contact with him again. We wouldn't be father and daughter.
How do you ever move past it? How do you move
no,
past
you don't. No. I don't think you do. That's the thing.
Oh my God.
No. It was bad enough when I used to have to ask him to go buy me tampons from Asda.
Oh,
I know.
And imagine him seeing you. Imagine him. Right.
Oh no, I couldn't. I couldn't.
What? Oh my God. No, I'm really just like,
I can just picture his little cute little face. Oh no, it would destroy my dad if he saw
I
that.
think if I was in the middle of that situation and I was like traumatized, sobbing my eyes out, and whoever was in front of me was like, I'm a roofer, tell him I'll do it. I think I'd punch him in the face. And I'd be like an instant like response of just like, shut up. You're making it, shut up. Read the room. You're making it so much worse. Shut the fuck up. I'd be so traumatized.
Oh, Dad, he's going to your room.
Wait, don't run away yet. He said he'll fix your roof. Are you still mad at me?
Yeah, I did it for that leak. That's why I did this. I was doing this to help you.
No, that would tip me over the edge. That would tip me over the edge. Him saying, I can do his roof for him if you want. I'm like, do you know what? Actually, give me more money
That's
for
such
that.
like a man response.
It's such a man response. Give me more money for that.
Yeah.
You moron.
The added drama, we've actually gone up to a £40 dance.
I know,
now.
yeah.
Like, do you want to continue?
Give me another 20 quid just for me having to deal with this.
A side note, how do you feel? Say if you were in a relationship,
Yeah.
how would you feel about your boyfriend going into a strip club and paying for a lap dance?
Oh, I've had this conversation many a times. I have no problem with my boyfriend going to a strip club. No problem with that at all. If my boyfriend pays for a private dance, whatever they're paying for it, I want as well.
100%. Why
And
am I doing it for free at home?
Yeah.
And you're going in there and paying another girl.
And that's always been my thing with my ex. It was very well known. If he was going to a strip club, which he never really did, to be honest, he just was never bothered. But if I was to ask him the question, if you go to a stripper, he was like, yeah, no, I've got to give you the money as well. So that is a set rule. Like, you can go, I have no problem with going to a stripper's, but the second you're paying for a private dance,
yeah,
me too, please.
Like, and do you know what I think is audacity? You, as a man, you're going into a strip club, you're paying for this private dance, you can't touch, you're just seeing her, that's all you're doing, and then you're coming home and you want me to finish the job off for free. That's what it is. You're going to a strip club, you're paying for the private dance, you can't do anything with that, you're leaving with blue balls, and you're coming home to me and you want me to finish that job off for free? Absolutely not. No.
I know, but I've never heard it framed like that.
But that's it. That is literally
you're
it.
literally just like a oh god, you're like a blow-up doll. That's all you are.
That's it. That's what these men...
Oh dear God, that's so gross.
But that's what it is. You're going in there acting so big man with your mates, like...
And it's like, what is the point? I don't really get it. Oh my God, what? Side note.
When we went to the one on in...
I know.
Oh my God. We were blown away by the girls. The heels that they were wearing, the bodies.
I wasn't,
the outfits.
All I want to do, right, is go to a girl strippers, and have someone shake their ass this close to my face.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah, we loved it, didn't we?
I swear. I know, we were like 16.
I know, and we actually really appreciated it.
Well, I've been saying this for ages. I want to go to a strippers, and I want someone to shake their bum like here. Because I think the female body is magnificent, and I just think strippers would be really fun, which is why why I have no problem with if my partner going to the strippers. It's the paying for the private dance, and even them paying for the private dance, I wouldn't even be massively bothered, because like you say, they can't really touch or whatever. Just give me the money as well. Like, you're not paying for that.
Yeah.
I'm paying this random Sarah, sorry if you call Sarah for a dance, and then coming and expecting it for free.
No, I get it.
Absolutely.
I get it. I have the exact same opinion. You can go into a strippers, appreciate the beauty, because Jesus Christ, it's beautiful in there. But however, if you're paying for something that you expect me to do at home, no. No.
Yeah, 100%. I'm massively on that. And I mean, the thing is as well, you've got to be so careful with some strip clubs as well, because like when they're steaming, have you seen those horror stories of where they've like overcharged like people's cards, and then they're too scared to say anything?
Oh my God, do you not remember
I
knew
know exactly what you are going to say. There was once upon a time, there was a story that there was a person that we may have known.
And they used the joint account in a strip club. Why?
Well, whilst they're on a stag do.
This is what I mean by
Men are stupid.
What the fuck? What the fuck? We know that's not for a round of drinks because that is not the price. And as soon as we get that transaction, we are Googling where the hell that transaction's come from. And 9 out of 10 times, you can find a price list online. I know exactly what you just paid for.
FYI.
With that transaction. So, yeah. Men aren't shit.
Literally. But anyway, that was our Barely Thriving Hotline.
I loved it.
I loved that one. Fuck me, that is traumatic. That is a traumatic story. And if you do have
I want to know if it ever gets brought up around like the Christmas table.
I was literally just about to say that exact same thing. If there ever is if you've got a follow-up of how you did eventually move past it, would love to know. So please let us know how
you
the ice was
navigated
broken.
That,
yeah.
Because your dad's seen your nipples. But I don't know if there's any going back.
Right. Anyway, moving on. So you may have noticed that last week's episode ended just a little bit abruptly. So we did have a few technical difficulties, and we were only halfway through going through the people that we don't like. You'll be pleased to know we don't have wine this week, so we're a bit
less aggressive,
less animated, and we can maybe get through the rest of the people that we don't like a bit more constructively. I'm going to say possibly not. Because again, they're just people I just don't like. But anyway, so this is going to be part 2 of the types of people we just don't like. So 1, and it's not necessarily a type of a person, it's just people in the general public.
Just everyone.
Just people in general.
So just everyone in general.
Everyone who's outside.
We don't like you.
So, this stems from, if you've ever in your life worked in hospitality, you'll know exactly what we mean, right? So I used to be a waitress when I was 16. Character building. I used to cry.
Oh no, it was, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It was full on waterworks. I see you'd think she was physically dying. Like, and this was
like I was being sent off to war.
It was literally before every shift. And then she used to walk in and be like, I'm arrived! Like, literally, like, life is so the boy. Yeah. As if she hasn't just had, like, I'm not even joking, it was like a good 2 hours of sobbing.
I'd be crying, but I can't do it. I can't, and this would be before just like a 4-hour shift. I would honestly be like, I'm in just trauma. And then I'd get there and be like, hello, obviously, because you put on your general public face persona,
your customer service face.
You absolutely do. And right,
can we just point out she had pink hair at the time?
Yeah, I did. Well, I had a couple of different stages of hair during this time.
You definitely had the red short.
Yeah, I would have had red short, and then I would have had the pink.
Yeah.
And shaved, half of it shaved. So I had various different hairstyles at this point. So I looked like an absolute wackadoo props. But anyway, I used to do a lot of charity events. So I wasn't like a waitress in a restaurant or anything like that. It was like private functions and events that I would waitress in. So they were like really uppity do people who really thought that they were like top tier society. You're literally in the Imperial in Blackpool. How big is this fucking event? Do you know what I mean?
It's not Buckingham Palace.
It literally isn't. And people there were just arseholes. And then the drunker they got, the more arseholes they would get.
The more entitled they become.
So unbelievably entitled. And it was the type of service where it's like silver service. Sometimes you have to wear white gloves. And you have to do tea and coffee. You have to call everyone sir and madam. It honestly, character building, but that then made me despise the general public. And I mean, you've worked with the general public before?
Oh, yeah.
So you must have a traumatic story. I know I've got one when I think of like the worst thing that I've ever had to deal with the general public when I've worked in the leisure and tourism, the face-to-face customer service industry. You must have one.
Yeah, no, I do.
Which
I
one?
do. Mine was when I was at the Sandcastle.
Yeah.
So I worked on reception for a water park, if you don't know what the Sandcastle is. So we had strict ratios. Obviously, there was lifeguards that worked there as well. But you still had ratios on what adults to non-swimmers, basically. You know, to keep your children safe and alive and breathing and not drowning. And we had these strict ratios that we had to follow. So anyway, I had this big family, and there was like loads that were like spectating, but none that were like getting in the water with the kids. So I was like, I can't grant you access. Like, there has to be so many swimmers going in with the non-swimmers. Like, we're not just throwing them in armbands and hoping for the best. Like, that's not what's going on here. That's not safe. So I'm following my protocol, and I can't grant you entry unless there's more people going in the pool. Like, it's just to keep your family safe. They pulled the racism card straight away. Screaming at my face. Literally screaming at me.
And said, what, you being racist?
In front of the queue was literally out the door. Like, out the door. Screaming at me, saying that I'm racist. If they were a white family, they would be in there. Like, all of this. Really, really bad. So I had to get the duty manager down. He was like the one. There was like multiple managers, and they took it in turns, like on a rota, and who was on duty that day.
Yeah.
So I got the duty manager down. Did it. Bear in mind, this man was going at me, like going at me.
Yeah.
Really, really angry.
How old were you then?
Like 17.
Yeah,
like I was young.
Yeah.
Like, and he was literally going at me. And bear in mind, I'm on like minimum wage. Come on, give a girl a break.
No, it's like £3. I'm being paid to be suffered.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Anyway, duty manager takes him to one side, calms him down. They don't get access to the pool because obviously I'm doing my job, keeping your family safe.
Yeah.
But they do all leave with a free pick a mix. I didn't get a pick a mix, and I got verbally abused.
So he gave him a pick a mix.
He gave him a pick a mix
for kicking off and screaming.
Yeah. And calling me a racist.
And calling you a racist. Even though they were denied entry, so what you said was correct anyway.
Yeah, everything that I did was correct.
But you still gave him a pick a mix.
But he left. They left with 3 pick a mixes.
And just toddled off.
Toddled off into the sunset.
Do you know what would have out of all of that situation, the thing that would have annoyed me the most would have been the manager.
Yeah. I was like, are you actually joking me? I've just been screamed at, took verbal abuse because I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
And you've just rewarded that behaviour.
Yeah, that would have literally made me
You have literally just rewarded that behaviour. Why?
Because there's nothing.
Didn't even come up to me afterwards and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you've gone through that. Are you okay?" No, I just needed to serve the next 684 people that weren't going to be happy with my service for some fucking reason. That's what I've had to do.
Oh my god!
And I don't even get a fudge piece from the pick a mix to get me through it.
That is what would make me levitate, because there's nothing worse when you're in a leisure and tourism environment and you're getting screamed at by someone, and then your manager takes their side when you've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Just because. And do you know what? The types of managers that do that are always like the weak ones that can't get conflict.
Yeah.
Because are you messing?
I know.
That would have I would have been like, because that would have done my head in.
Literally. I was so angry when I saw them walk. It was when I saw the fucking little in there with the little scoops, and I thought, you've got to be joking me right now.
You're getting pick a mix.
But why?
Because what?
Why?
Why are you giving him pick? I'm gonna give you pick a mix because you can't come in here because you've not got enough people. Why does that even make sense?
It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense.
It literally makes no sense. Sorry, you're not getting entry because you don't have enough people. Here's some free pick a mix. It doesn't make any sense.
Honestly.
Oh my god. Do you want to know another one that makes no?
That's like, sorry, that's just like turning up to the sandcastle without your swim stuff because you forgot it, and us being like, "Oh, sorry, you can't come in naked, but here's a free pick a mix."
Well, it just makes no sense.
It just wouldn't happen.
It just doesn't make sense.
It still annoys me to my core, and I know exactly what duty manager it was.
The one that I always go back to is when I was at the Pleasure Beach, right? And when it used to rain, right, everybody would run into the shops. Everybody in the vicinity would run into the shops. And obviously, manager shop, so I got a radio call. oh, will you come down to, I think it was Nick's shop at the time. Come down to Nick's shop. I was like, sure, be on my way. And then like, it's a complaint. I was like, be there in 5. So I personally love a little bit of conflict here. I love.
Some might say it's toxic.
No, some might
say it's healthy.
But I do enjoy a little bit of battle.
A little bit of a showdown.
I do.
I'm here for it.
And I just thought, okay. And when it's torrential downpour like that, there's always summer. Anyway, get into the shop and it is absolute chaos. Like when I say chaos, there was people everywhere. And I've got one little member of staff on the till, queue going all the way around the shop. Everyone's kind of like picking up stuff. It looked literally like someone is like the Tasmanian devil had been in and ripped it apart. Anyway, I get there and there's a woman stood by the till. And I was like, and the shop assistant just kind of like nodded towards her as if like that's her. And so I was like, hello, are we okay? And she had a little poncho in her hand because obviously it was raining, everyone was buying ponchos. And she was like, I want a refund on this. I was like, okay, what's wrong with it? And she was like, I don't think I should have to buy it because people are stealing them. So why do I have to buy it? No. Everyone else is stealing them. And I was like, wait. I was like, sorry. And she was like, well, I shouldn't have to pay for this because people are stealing them. So why am I having to pay? I was like, so you've just bought a poncho from here? She's like, yes. I was like, you want me to give you a refund because you've seen other people in the shop stealing it? Yes. I was like, so you want me to help you steal this poncho? Well, no.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So you want me to give you the poncho? Well, I just don't see why I should have to pay for it if other people are stealing them. I was like, no. I was like, I'm not giving you a refund. And then I said, well, I'll give you a refund if you give me the poncho back. She was like, well, no, I want the poncho. I was like, well, I'm not giving you a refund. I'm not gonna help you steal from the company I work for. 1, 2, obviously nobody else should be stealing and it is a crime. I've already called security and they're on the way down. I'm not going to facilitate your stealing. You can see, and I literally looked at her and I was like, you can see how busy the shop is, can't you? It's really difficult to control. And she was like, but I just don't see why I should have to pay for it when all these other people aren't. I was like,
because that is life. That is life.
And I was like, but they are. The majority of people, you can see them, they're in that queue. You can see that they're queuing up to pay for the poncho like everybody else. So a small number of people have obviously taken that as an opportunity and taken advantage of the fact that the shop is really busy. I am not giving you a refund. And then her husband came over and was like, come on, like it was obviously getting embarrassing because I was saying that pretty loudly. So you want me to give you a refund so you can steal that poncho? And she was like, well, no. I was like, that's what you've just asked me to do? Is that not what you want?
What is wrong with people?
And I'll never forget that in my whole life. And I mean, working at Pleasure Beach, I got, you've ruined my kid's birthday. Literally, have you ever seen the meme where it's like, look, my kid's crying for you? Get that all the time. Like, what?
Good.
Literally all the time. You've ruined their birthday. Because there was another time, right? There was a child, oh, bless them, right? They'd had an accident. And they were only a young kid, but they'd had an accident. Anyway, the parent at some point had bought some joggers from one of the shops because we obviously sold clothes. Walked around all day, and then had come to customer service at the end of the day. Oh my God, come to the customer service at the end of the day, and I got radioed down to get services. So I go down, and I'm like, hello. And they'd already said, there's a woman here, she's got a complaint. So I get down there, I was like, hello, and she's got a child there. And she was like, I want a refund on these trousers. And I said, why? I said, the ones that he's wearing? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, why? She's like, because he had an accident, he wet himself, and I just don't feel like I should have to buy them. And I was like, what?
How did they find the audacity
Honestly,
to even say, I couldn't.
Do you know what made this?
Couldn't.
Do you know what made this worse? Right, it was Halloween, so I was. I'm just remembering it now. Oh my God. So I wasn't dressed. I had like blood hair, like makeup all over my face. I was just talking to her, like trying to be taken seriously. Like, so you want a refund because he's had an accident? She's like, yeah. I was like, what, in the trousers? And she's like, no, he had his accident in his other trousers and I had to buy him these ones. And I was like, okay. She's like, so I want a refund on them. I was like, no.
No.
And she was like, well, why not? Why should I have to pay for these? I was like,
Because
you're wearing them. And I said, no. I was like, why? And I said to her, I was like, why would I give you a refund? And she was like, well, because I just shouldn't have to pay for them. I was like, well, I don't. And I was like, I'm really not understanding. Anyway, you're not getting a refund because we were going around in circles for ages.
Yeah.
And I was dressed as a fucking vampire. It was ridiculous. So stupid. And I was like, we're going around in circles. I said, listen, I've given you my answer. You're not getting a refund.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'm going to complain. I was like, that's absolutely fine. My name's Asia, A-S-E-A-H, if you want to. A-S-E-A-H, yeah.
I always used to do that when you used to want to complain. A-M-Y.
Yeah. I was like
I will spell it for you.
Honestly, no problem. And then she was like, look, you've ruined his birthday. You have ruined his birthday. He is crying because of you. And I was like, I actually think he's crying
because you're raising your voice.
Yeah, because you're shouting. And she was like, you've ruined his birthday. And she like stormed off and dragged him behind her. And I thought,
poor kid.
Poor kid one. Poor me. Because why have I just had to deal with that dress as a vampire?
Yeah, that's true.
It was so embarrassing.
That
Because then I
is
looked
true.
at myself in the mirror afterwards and I thought, fuck off. Those are why I can't stand the general public. Do you have one?
Yeah, other people I hate. People that can't wait to get back to work after a holiday.
Tramps.
That doesn't exist.
No.
I'm very fortunate, and Asia hates me when I say this, and she's like, "I'll just rub it in."
You're literally about to do it, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Go on, then.
I love my job. Look at that eye roll. I generally do love my job. I get to work with my best friend in surgery.
Wait.
One of my best friends in surgery.
I get to work with my best friend. Oh, should we just quit the pod now then, shall we?
I get to work with one of my best friends in surgery.
I still don't like the sound of that. Anyway, carry on.
Okay, so again, for the fourth time, I get to work with one of my best friends.
You really like twisting the knife. Dig on.
The partners that I work with, my bosses, are all really, really approachable, really, really lovely, really lenient, very understanding.
Very fucking lenient.
Yeah, very understanding. When I have had traumas in my life, let's put it that way, they've been great. My manager is heaven sent. She is an angel. When she retires in a few years, I'm gonna sob. Like actually sob. It will break my heart.
Yeah.
She is an absolute diamond.
Yeah.
We are so lucky. So I genuinely love my job. I'd never have that dread of going into work. I enjoy it whilst I'm there. It is a laugh. I do take the piss a little bit, but I do generally do love my job, and I'm very, very grateful for it.
It's been going on for like 10 minutes.
But when if you're watching this and you want to give me a pay rise,
who's this for?
Will you hear me get off a plane and say I can't wait to get into work tomorrow? No.
No.
God, no.
No.
Do I constantly request for extra holidays? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I get them? No. Do I sob over not having the extra holidays? Yes. I love my job.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there.
No.
Like, no one wants to be there.
Who is it? You know, someone's like, oh, I can't wait to go back to it. Who is that for?
No. Like, I will go in on a Monday and be like, I need to put the lottery on. I can't do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I generally do love my job, and I still feel like I don't want to go to work. So people who generally get off a plane and think, oh, thank God I'm in work tomorrow, you're mentally ill.
Literally bore off.
That's not okay.
Like bore off. Like it. Absolutely shoop. Like shoop. You know, one of my old managers, and when I first started, like a while ago, he'd be like, oh, it's only going to be a matter of time before when you're on annual leave, you're wanting to check your emails. I was like, I promise
I can assure you,
with every fibre of my being, all that I am and all that I will ever be, that is never going to happen.
No.
And he was like, I swear, I'll give it a couple of months. Did it ever happen? Absolutely not. When I was in work, I didn't know what was true. Sometimes I would be like, have you read that email? I'm like, what email?
Oh, I know, I'm
What's
like that.
Surprise?
At my second job that I do, which I just dip in and dip out at.
Yeah.
Emails, no.
She was like, have you seen that email's come in? And I'm like, no. When was that? She was like, oh, it's like 2 days ago.
I feel like if I need to know something, someone in the office is going to tell me. That's how I get through life.
Better now. I actually need it's a part of my job I need to do my emails. Sometimes when I'm getting like 30 a day, I just miss them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, and if you're sending me an email and it's a rant about someone not putting some cutlery away, fuck off. Literally, that is so many emails that we get.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, no, I'm not dealing with that.
Oh, absolutely not. If someone emailed me about cutlery, I'm like, I've not got the diary for this.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Delete.
My nurse at work, I'm a nightmare for it because I'm always on the computer, obviously typing up the notes from my patients. And we have like a messaging system between us, like between all of us, so we can all like communicate during the day. And I have been known to send a few passive aggressive messages. I love passive aggressive.
I love.
However, when people send us messages, that big shiny X. So my little nurse is just sat in the corner completely oblivious to what's been going on. She's like, right, nice one, Amy.
Great.
Nice one. I love it. Like, dick, dick. My nurse is literally having a meltdown. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Sorry about that. So I am self-aware now. I'm working on it.
Yeah. But what do you need so many messages for when you're busy? You're a busy gal.
I know. I'm in the middle of my notes, and when it dings up, it takes me off my note. I'm like, no. I don't care if the paper towels are running out in the bathroom. No.
Right. So I think my last one now. Yeah, it's last one.
And I'm for now because I enjoy doing these.
I mean, and I've got so many more.
I've got so many more, so I feel like we should maybe now and again do another like.
Yeah, because I've really reined myself in this time.
Yeah, I have.
I could rhyme off another 10 now. Anyway, right, my last one for now is right. There is nothing that I enjoy more on this earth that gives me more.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Euphoria.
Can I guess what you're gonna say before you say it?
I think you're gonna guess it because you know how much I fucking love it. What do you think I'm gonna say?
You're gonna say gossip.
Yeah, right. So if I ever meet a person I cannot stand will always be a person who says, I don't like gossip. We will never get along. Or anyone who says, I'm not a gossiper. I just don't get involved, babe. You are a liar and a cheat. You are a liar and a cheat because there is nothing more gracious in this earth than a fucking gossip. And if someone came to you and said, Amy, do you want some gossip? Do not tell me that you're not levitating inside.
Oh my God, I am.
I vibrate. I get so excited if someone says to me, oh my God, guess what?
No, it's to the point where I know full well we will be at a seer's funeral. She will be in the casket, open casket, because it's a seer.
Yeah.
So everyone can see her.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah.
I will be over there saying like my goodbyes, swiping the phone, probably giving the clean phone back, just so you can take it with you. And then I just say such and such body has turned up wearing such and such thing, and I just know she will levitate back up.
100%.
You will sit back up.
100%.
Like the life will return to your body.
My God, 100%.
A seer doesn't need a defib. Okay?
I don't. I just need some gossip. It runs through my veins.
Don't bother with CPR.
No, I am.
Just tell her what such and such a body was wearing.
Just give me the tea. Like, if someone who says they don't like it or they don't agree with it, you're a liar because nothing is so pure and joyous in this world than someone going, gossip.
And honest to God, me and Asia have been friends for 20 years. We have a very similar circle. I have no idea how she fucking finds out the gossip that she finds out. No, to this day, I have no idea. Between you and Chloe too, I know everything that's going on.
Juicy.
And I'm like, how?
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally how? Even Chloe one pipes up with the gossip.
Yeah.
It's so me that sits there and I never have any to give. I'm taking it from you. I never have any to give myself.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So yeah, people I can't stand anyone who says they don't do gossip because you are not my sort of person. We are not on the same plane, on the same wavelength. You will never understand me. I will never understand you. I don't like you because you're a liar.
I mean, it's a bit tight.
No, it's true. Sorry. People I don't like, and I stand by it. So yeah, if anyone wants to come to me and say, do you want some gossip? Please know the door's always open. Doesn't matter if I'm on my deathbed, the door is always open. Because I fucking love it.
You are a little gossip whore.
am.
You really
I'm
are.
such a slut for a bit of gossip.
It's in the morning when it's all coming through and it's in the group chat.
Ping,
and
ping,
it's
ping,
like,
ping, ping, ping,
girls, are you
Yeah.
ready?
And I'm like, wake up! I usually start with a girls or a voice note. Girls, sit down. Are you ready? Girls, are you ready? And then I'll wait for a couple of responses. I'm like, go. And then right.
It is so true. You know when you see them memes and it's like when your partner asks to go for your phone, or if you're ever going, you want information, don't look for male names. You go straight to that girls group chat because fucking everything is in there. Every bit of criminal activity,
Everything.
anything is in that chat.
Yeah.
I would let a partner go through every aspect of my phone. I
Just
never
not
have
group
anything
chat.
to hide. However, that group chat off limits. It's not just for my safety, I'm protecting the safety of others.
If there's some tea to spill, it's getting spilt. But oh my god, yeah, I love gossip. I just love gossip. I love it. I'm gonna be one of those elderly little ladies in their old people's homes still gossiping.
Yeah, you will.
With Sandra. Well, I don't know. She won't be called Sandra because we'll have our names with Lauren.
Yeah.
With me and Lauren like in the corner, like gossiping away. Oh. Oh my god, gorgeous. But yeah, that's that's my last one.
Mine would be the group chat and ChatGPT. They're the two things you can't go on my phone.
Yeah, mine would be the group chat. I mean, to be honest, they could go on it, but they'll just be upset about it. So just don't, just don't do it. Because as well, like you know, like do you know when I was with my ex, like however long ago, and he'd just constantly be doing things that just pissed me off. And I'd be in the group chat like, he's a fucking oaf.
No, she actually would. She'd be like, "Hey, fucking oaf." And then I'd come round, he'd be here. I'd be like, "All right, you're right."
And then he's done this, and then he's done this. I'm like, girls, am I the problem? So I'd be thinking he's trying to gaslight me. It's trying to make me go crazy. Like I've done this, and he's done this, and then I'm like, he's such a fucking walrus. Recording snoring and sending it to the group chat. Like, I can't survive this any longer. So never go in the group chat.
No, just don't.
Just don't do it.
You don't want to hurt your own feelings. Don't go in there.
No. But do you know, I've just realised I've not done the intro again. So intro is outro.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say welcome back.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching
an episode of Barely Thriving.
Yeah.
We're still barely thriving.
So
6 months in.
Sure, you
It's just getting worse.
Oh my gosh! Have you finished?
We're on a downhill spiral.
Have you finished?
Yeah, I've done that.
You've done that.
I'm done. Done. Out my system.
Make sure you like the video. I'm just waiting for you to go. The video. If you like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode.
Are you okay there?
Not I even had any wine. If you have a story like the Midnight Ballerina, please do God send it in, because that is what I live for. And you can send it in at bellythriving_pod on Outlook or bellythriving_pod on all the socials, or you can send it in on our anonymous form. It's always linked in the description. If you're listening on the audio platforms, make sure you like and leave us a review.
5 stars only.
Yes.
Oh, I was allowed to speak.
Yeah.
5 stars only. Anything lower, we don't want to hear it.
You are always allowed to speak, but you speak and then start and then start and then stop, and I'm like,
Oops.
Anyway. 5 stars, and that's it. Okay, bye.
Bye.